So, apparently these days people like vlogs, so here you go. With that being said, here's what I did on March 17th. Well, good morning friends. As you can see, we are in a hotel, and we're probably around 2 hours away from Snowshoe. So first things first is checking the conditions at Snowshoe, and they look about decent for about a week away from closing, I would presume. Anyways, after that I went to go get myself some breakfast, which consisted of apple juice from cups that would not separate from each other at the hotel's breakfast area. By now, most of y'all are probably really annoyed because you came here to see some skiing, so let's go see that. As soon as I got to Snowshoe, got my ticket at the Shaver Center, I pretty much booked it to Top of the World because I did not make it there last time. Also, I'm going to try like a new format. Instead of having that really long minute on the chairlift to show what's open, I'm pretty much going to put it up here, and here, and here, and here. So hopefully that's good enough. So pretty much Top of the World was really slushy, and it had a couple sketchy spots, but it was really fun. J-Hook was very dirty, but other than that, the trails were mostly fine. J-Hook and Sawmill would be closed the next day, as you'll probably see later on in the video. So after lapping the Top of the World area a couple times, we dropped into the Powder Monkey area by going through Flume, and that was really sketchy. As you can see, Choker had a very sketchy entrance, and it only got sketchier the next day. But it had some fun moguls, which weren't there last time I went, so that's pretty interesting. After the sketchy but fun run on Choker, we crossed over and went to the ball hoot area where we did Nut Bumper, which was very fun and difficult. It had nice consistent moguls that went all the way through, and part of the glades was kind of open, kind of not, but kind of went in the trees a little bit. You know what I mean. Also, just a quick heads up, I know the camera angle this time isn't super nice. That's because I was trying out a linear function on the GoPro camera, but it didn't turn out super well, so I think we're just going to stick with super wide. In addition to Knot Bumper, Lower Ball Hooter also had a lot of nice soft moguls. They were really fun to play with, and I really enjoyed them. Of course, they were like off to the side because not everyone does moguls, so really nice that they did that. Upper Ball Hooter, on the other hand, was kind of slushy and not as enjoyable as the lower half. On the other side was the Western Territory, where we explored Cop Run, which had kind of more bumpy section towards the bottom, but in general it was nice and groomed, so I could just cruise through it like nice fun, but it wasn't anything super challenging or special, so we didn't really stick around for that. Shay's Revenge kind of had the same situation as Cup Run, as it was nice and smooth pretty much for the most part. It got kind of bumpy on the lower Shay's Revenge again, and it had some large melted chunks, but other than that it wasn't too special. We had a quick drink at the Arbuckle's cabin at the bottom of the Western Territory, but we pretty much left the Western Territory after a couple runs of Shay's and Cup because there wasn't really much else to do there. So back on the Snowshoe Basin side of things, Whistle Punk was really sketchy, a lot of dirt, and Skidder was mostly okay, which is expected from the beginner slope. By the time the afternoon rolled around, we pretty much just decided to call it a day and pack up and check out our unit. Our unit was pretty much in front of the Ball Hooter lift, and we had really nice views of the plaza. But after eating dinner and uploading some files, I decided to head out to Silver Creek to try some night skiing. Silver Creek was quite patchy and it would close later on in the weekend. Well, at least this terrain park was open, right? Yeah, definitely. That being said, there weren't many options open. I skied just about to closing time at 9 o'clock and just decided to take a nap after that. Good morning, friends. Today looks like a perfect day for some skiing. So as per usual, I'm checking the conditions and eating some breakfast. The first place we went to was Silver Creek, so I could check what the trails actually look like because I could see better during the day. Overall, the trails here were all groomed and kind of sketchy, like everywhere. Because of all these sketchy conditions, it came as no surprise to me that Silver Creek would have been closing on the day that we would have been leaving. Oh yeah, also, these trails were the ones that were open today at Silver Creek, and they were all operating from the Cascade and the Flying Eagle Road. So after running through Silver Creek for a while, we decided to go to Top of the World as it had advanced terrain that we could lap pretty quickly. In comparison to yesterday, Sawmill and J-Hook were closed. Camp 99 had some nice soft moguls as well as some nice jumps, as you can see here. There was a bit of a dirt spot at the top of the run, which was kind of a problem, but wasn't too bad. Also guys, if it sounds like I'm talking with a clothespin on my nose, it's because my seasonal allergies are kicking in and I'm currently dying. Also, these trails were open at the Snowshoe Basin, and these trails, and these trails, and of course these trails. Widowmaker, on the other hand, had more dirt. It had a huge slush fest right in the middle of the top, and it had maybe like 1 or 2 jumps, but they weren't as good as the ones that were off of Camp 99. So crossing back over to the main snowshoe side of things, Lower Ball Hooter was closed because it was running a pond skimp competition. Knot Bumper more or less kept up the same great conditions with like maybe 1 or 2 sketchy spots. Now, Choker, on the other hand, was even worse. The entrance that I went into yesterday was really sketchy, and I tried that again today and it was even more sketchy, and Ski Patrol saw that I did that and they blocked it off, so yeah, great. I did good.
He did bombs. Alright, now I do bombs. I do bombs.
So I tried my hand at a terrain park. Progression park had several nice features, including like a box and a jump. And this jump that I attempted, it completely ruined my day, and that was pretty much it because I got absolutely muddy. So we love when that happens. So after that pretty nasty fall, I decided to take a break and eat some food. I also uploaded my videos and just kind of chilled because I was not feeling it. I also got an overpriced waffle for like $6.50, I think. It was good. Moral of the story is waffle makes everything better. And so for one last time, I fell asleep, and I woke up, then I ate some breakfast, and you wouldn't guess it, but it was snowing outside. That was pretty crazy. And so we left Snowshoe and headed home in a 6-hour drive on a snow day. Overall, this trip has been pretty fun. I would definitely recommend Snowshoe for more family-oriented trips, as well as if you have some money you want to splurge, that's where you can go. Anyway, that's about it for me. If you like this video, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that nice stuff. If you didn't like it, please dislike, and also tell me why you didn't like it. I know this is a new format of making videos, so hopefully this works out fine. And remember guys, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.